Hello, we are on day 6 of our fast. We are almost a complete week in. I know on today I'm just feeling a little tired. I'm not sure if it's because, I don't know, my mind was running last night, or if my body is just trying to process me eating something not totally different, because I have been incorporating vegetables all year long, but I don't know. I just feel a little tired this morning. Don't know about how y'all feel this morning, but it's day 6. We're a weekend, basically a weekend. I'm going to just go ahead and say we're a weekend. And so you can do it. We only have 2 more weeks left. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on the devotional today. The title is The Cries in the Night. The Lord is gracious and compassionate, slow to anger, and rich in love. And that's from Psalm 145, verse 8. And if you see, if you're looking at the description box, that's also one of the verses for additional study today, if you decide to do that. You don't have to go and read those verses, but I do encourage you to read the Word, read the Bible. And if you have a Bible plan, that's great, but read the Word. Make sure that you're worshiping, that you're listening to some music, and that you're praying, because during this fast, the purpose is to seek God for things that we may be wanting in our lives, or that we feel that we need, or maybe even if you're basically being an intercessor for someone, standing in the gap for someone, you definitely want to stay prayed up. Okay, and a testimonial of the fast is from Jay Wendell. It says, we started the fast specifically to be in prayer for God's direction regarding orphan ministry and or adoption. The day before the fast was over, God showed me that we need to follow him into Sierra Leone, Africa. We are already sponsoring children there, and I am planning a trip to visit and help in the orphanage. I feel very strongly that this will be a long-term ministry for our family and may lead to adoption. I believe with all my heart that this fast is what led to our vision and peacefulness about where we are headed. Last night was a very long night. My daughter ran into the bathroom nearly every hour to get sick, and I got up with her. Every time I was awakened, though, it became harder to get out of bed. As I pulled the covers off to get up for the 5th or 6th time, I reminded myself, compassion, Kristen. Be patient and compassionate. At 4:30 a.m., I decided to try to stay up and try to do some work on the computer. Almost as soon as I started writing, I heard Isabel dry heaving, so I went into the bathroom. In a shaky voice, she said, I just want you with me. She was scared and wanted the comfort of having me close. I gave her a kiss on the top of her head and put my arms around her while she threw up. After she finished, I washed her face, tucked her back into bed, and prayed for her. As I was cleaning up the bathroom, I couldn't help thinking about how the Lord responds to us in our time of need. Isaiah 30:18 says, the Lord longs to be gracious to you. He rises to show you compassion. Our loving Father doesn't hesitate when we call out to him. He is always ready to come to our rescue. No matter what you're going through, whether you're sick or lonely or scared, your gracious God is listening. As soon as your desperate cries reach his ears, he will surround you with his unconditional love and mercy. You can find comfort in God's promise that he will never leave you nor forsake you, which means you won't ever have to go through anything alone. When you find yourself facing the darkest of nights, cry out to the Lord and find strength in his presence. He is waiting to help you. So here's the prayer. I'm going to read it slowly so that you can repeat after me. Father, thank you for being a God of compassion and for always being there when I pray. Open my eyes to practical ways I can show your compassion to others. All right, and so that's day 6. I will see y'all on tomorrow. It might be a later time in the morning since it's Saturday and since I'm off. But just remember that stay prayed up. If you're feeling weak, if you're feeling crampy or feeling like you're detoxing, remember, call out on God. If you're in pain, call out. Make sure that you are praying to Him, and then don't forget about, you can always, taste a little bit of salt. Sometimes that works for feeling bad and then feeling better. Make sure you drink plenty of water. Make sure you eat, because if you don't eat, of course, your body is going to get weak and you're not going to feel good. So make sure that you do that. All right, you have a good day 6, and I will see you tomorrow on day 7, which completes our full first week of the Daniel fast.